Yeah, go ahead.
As you know, 53,000 Hispanics turn 18 years of age in the country every month. Born in the United States, of voting age, 54 million plus Hispanics.
Right.
Many feel that what you said when you said that the people across the border are rapists.
It's a typical case of the press with misinterpretation. They take a half a sentence. They take a half a sentence. By the way, they take a half a sentence and they take a quarter of a sentence. They put it all together. It's a typical thing. And you're with Telemundo, and Telemundo should be ashamed. And I'll tell you something. What's really going to be fun? I'm right now suing Univision for $500 million. And I want to tell you, we're going to win a lot of money because of what they do. So I want to just, again, I want to thank you. No, you're finished. You've obviously been proven. I just want to thank, again, because this is about you. It's not about me. Law enforcement, Border Patrol, all of you folks for being here, because this was actually an extra stop, a special stop. I heard you were here. I wanted to come and see you, and thank you. We love you, man. We love you. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Thank you to the Border Patrol and to law enforcement. Thank you.
The Republican infighting took a particularly dangerous tone because it wasn't just about infighting anymore. It was about taking our country back with the resurrection of the Tea Party, and it was very, very racial, whether any of them will admit it or not.
Racial, absolutely. I will not sit here and allow you to say that. The Tea Party came in. There were 63 people who came in 2010 because the government grew too much. Because no, I will not allow people to sit here and say there's a racial aspect to it. That is absolutely
absolutely.
You're saying that I can't have a hairstyle because of your culture? Why?
Because it's my culture. You know what belongs to me.
Do you know it was an Egyptian culture? Are you Egyptian? Nah, bro, you're not. Are you Egyptian? No.
Are you Egyptian?
No, but doesn't matter.
Wait, where's Egypt? Tell me.
You know what, girl?
Where's Egypt?
Dude, go. You have no right to tell me what I do not read. Huh?
Where's Egypt?
Yo, girl, stop touching me right now.
Yo, girl, stop touching me right now. Come back.
Get off of me.
Come back, come back, come back. You put your hands on me, no where?
What? You make some shit because of what the hair I have? That's no reason, yo. I don't need your disrespect. I don't need your disrespect.
Why are you filming this?
Just for everyone's safety.
Oh, that's good.
Jamie, didn't you play this character?
I know. Mine didn't have as long as dreads. This is awesome. I got a lot of comments. I'll wait till you go. That's
a little much, right?
I think that video is funny.
It is funny.
It was just funny, and he's like, "Hey man, don't disrespect me." He's like the local student. Hey,
I have to give him. You have to give him credit though.
But
for him to like de-escalate.
He's fine. He's actually finding.
He was very calm.
He was
considering what was going on.
He's kind of finding himself. You know, he's in college, but I don't. Is it really a big issue? I mean, I think she was just trying to play with him, and then I don't think she was taking it as seriously as we think she was.
Yeah, I think I'm.
Maybe I'm wrong.
with everybody here. Okay, so let me be PC here. No, on the one hand, I laughed, right? I mean, I looked at the video, and everybody's got a lot of drama about this, but I mean, that guy is kind of hilarious.
I don't think the Tea Party movement itself is racist. I think the Tea Party has been a home for racism and for people that believe in racist ideology and racist policies.
Now
like
give me the
neo-Nazis.
specifics. I'm waiting for the specifics. Dana's waiting patiently for the specifics.
A couple years ago, when they passed the Health Care Reform Act, CBC members, this was reported by the AP, CBC members were walking out, or Congressional Black Caucus were walking out of the Capitol. They were called the N-word, they were spit upon, they were jeered.
Andrew Breitbart offered $100,000 for any evidence to back that claim up, And it didn't exist.
AP reported it. There was an AP reporter there that reported it, Sean.
The mainstream media, Dana, can get it wrong?
Yeah, well, Richard's omitting the fact that Emmanuel Cleaver, who, by the way, is a lawmaker from my home state of Missouri, actually backpedaled on some of that, which was reported, as he's quoting, by the Associated Press. Not to mention, there were a sea of webcams there. There were a sea of iPhone cameras and handheld cameras, and not a single one of those cameras, in an era where we have such digital technology and we're able to capture absolutely everything, not a single one of those cameras, Sean, as you know, captured anything that any of these CBC members were alleging. And then, of course, you had Cleaver backpedaling as well. So let's report the full scope of the story and not just rely on some, oh, well, the AP said. Well, the AP also said this too.
But Richard, you just said that it was racial in some regard. The Tea Party's racial. I wouldn't be a part of a group that was racial. Dana wouldn't be a part of a group that's racial. So tell me, give me examples and help me out here.
That's not what I said, Sean. I said the Tea Party as a movement is not racist. I'm not saying the Tea Party is racist. What I'm saying is the Tea Party has become a bastion for racism and racist individuals.
A bastion means there's a lot of examples.
But you're saying the same thing. It's semantics. You're saying the same thing.
It's not semantics at all. It is not semantics at all. There are people who are noted neo-Nazis, people who are noted. Who are, for example, Stormfront.com, who they profess to be part of the Tea Party, they're anti-Semitic, they're homophobic, they're racist, and I can go on and on about how they do not like African Americans.
We're going around in a circle, Richard. I think this is. Give us examples. Yeah,
I just gave you an example. Stormfront.com.
I've never heard of
an organization
Who are they?
It's an organization that professes to be part of the Tea Party, and they actually do not like African Americans.
The Black Panthers profess to be part of the progressive movement. So do you?
Wait a second. Now let's be very clear.
Oh, wait a minute. No. Let's be clear. It's the same thing. So I'm not even familiar with the group that you mentioned, but you're saying that the Tea Party is racist. Richard, you're saying that the Tea Party is racist.
Dana,
We've asked for a number of examples.
Let me be very clear. The stereotype that exists,
guys, one at a time.
Just come out with it.
But I've been out here making sure that I express my support for Mr. Donald J. Trump. And I'm fighting back against people like Black Lives Matter, which CNN supports. Along with the Hillary Clinton Foundation and the Bill Clinton Foundation, the traitors to this country.
What do you think about the fact that white supremacists support Trump?
It doesn't matter. That's the right to free speech. I'm sick of this race and divide, and CNN is perfect at doing that. It's always divide and conquer. People have the right to choose whatever they want. What the hell has that got to do with Donald Trump? He's not a racist. I'm sick of that. It's a scam, and I know it's not going to get on CNN. We're sick of you media.
What do you think about what he just said to you? That's maybe not a fair question to ask. You're just trying to associate Trump with racism.
He was never called racist before he started running against the Democratic Party.
I mean, is that a fair question to ask? Are you saying that Trump is racist because some racist guy supports him?
I'm just here doing my job.
Well, but that was your question.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
At least answer it. Don't backpedal now. Yes, because Trump is not a racist. And again, it's the media who give us those perceptions. You see, because the Democratic Party, they always control the black people. It's a plantation. As long as they're on the mammary gland of America, getting their food stamps, getting their welfare, and they're not dreaming for the stars. They're not, and society is killing that dream. They're killing that dream by this globalism. Hell with globalism. Because globalism takes away America's wealth.
Do Black Panthers support Obama, sir? CNN. Do Black Panthers support Obama?
Thanks a lot for talking.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
So there's a reason I'm defending freedom of speech. And the reason for that is quite straightforward. The reason I'm defending freedom of speech is because that's how people with different opinions settle their opinions in a civil society. And if we think that, here's what I recommend. You all have consciences. You all have the ability to articulate. God
Sorry, I just have one question. Do you know me? Do I know you? Like, how do you know anything about me? Why am I a white supremacist? Because you guys are here shouting down people who are speaking. Really? Okay, last time. How what starts? How what starts? Well, what are you even talking about? What is it? And why, if you have a question, why don't you just ask it? I'm happy to talk with you, but this is nonsensical. This doesn't help. What was that? Well, then tell your people to sit down. We're having a question-answer period. Well, then, who are they? If you want to have a conversation, let's have a conversation. This is not productive.